Let's say you have a currency note of 500 rupees. The RBI governor promises on this note to pay you, the bearer, the sum of 500 rupees. What does it mean? If you present it to RBI governor now, will the RBI governor in return give you silver worth 500 rupees, gold worth 500 rupees, or other currency notes worth 500 rupees? Let's understand in this episode of Dal Roti Economics. Earlier, the central banks used to follow a system called as full reserve system, under which whatever be the value of currency notes printed by them, same value of gold or silver was kept in the form of a reserve. The objective here was, if you present the currency note back to the central bank, they will have the gold or silver worth the same value to give you. But the problem in this system was the amount of gold or silver in supply is limited, and it will put a big pressure on the central banks to maintain the full reserves. That is the reason we shifted to a concept called as proportional reserve system, under which 30% to 50% of the total value of currency notes issued by the central banks were maintained in the form of reserve, either in the form of gold or in the form of silver. But the issue still persisted. That's a reason, starting 1957, Reserve Bank of India has introduced a new system called as minimum reserve system. Under the minimum reserve system, the central bank, that is RBI in India, doesn't maintain even the proportional or full reserves equivalent to the value of currency notes issued in the market. What RBI does is simply maintain 200 crore rupees worth of reserves. And this is called as a minimum reserve system. And based on this, RBI is allowed to print any value of the currency notes for the distribution or the circulation purposes. So this minimum reserve system has addressed the issue of maintaining reserves. Now, as far as the promise is concerned, if you present the currency note to the RBI governor, in return, the RBI governor will give you same value of currency notes, maybe in different denomination, totaling 500 rupees. No doubt, the minimum reserve system has provided certain relief to the Reserve Bank of India. But at the same point of time, there is also criticism. Because the reserve is fixed here to 200 crore rupees, the criticism is the central banks increase the money supply because they don't have to maintain the reserves. They will increase the money supply, which would contribute to inflation. For more such interesting content, subscribe to our YouTube channel right now.